What's up, fight fans? This is Kurt DeVille with Counterpunch Boxing News, and I have the news including concerning Dillian the Body Snatcher Whyte. And the verdict is in. Dillian Whyte tested positive for 2 Dianabol metabolites, okay? And these are it's imipamethadone and hydromethadenone are 2 metabolites of banned drug Dianabol or Dianabol. Dianabol is an anabolic steroid that is often orally taken in a tablet form. It was developed in 1955 to treat hypogonadism, but is not longer used medically and is no longer legal in many countries, including the United States. It can be purchased in the United Kingdom, and it's often used as a performance-enhancing drug, particularly by bodybuilders. Amongst its many side effects, it can cause serious liver damage. The amount of this substances found in Whyte's A sample was very small. It could have been ingested as part of a supplement rather than the direct ingestion of Dianabol tablets, but the WADA standard for these supplements is qualitative, not quantitative. In other words, any amount of these substances in the athlete's system is a violation of the WADA code. Okay? So this is a performance enhancing drug, okay? And the main thing is I'm reading here. The problem with this is this was found in Dillian Whyte's system on the 17th before, that is. And based on the people we have 2 deaths, okay? We have 2 dead boxers in the span of a week's time. And Hugo Centillion, and of course the Russian boxer and his name is Maxim Dadashev. I know I fucked that up, but both of these guys have been killed in the ring as a result of taking punches. Now, because of that, Dillian Whyte, due to what's going on in the sport, the reality of taking punches, the reality of taking shit that could possibly be an aid to killing somebody in the ring, he could face up to 4 years, right? 4 years, and he will be 35 before he can ever get in the ring, which that's a career change. This couldn't came at a worse time for Dillian Whyte. Now the thing that I want to point out is, first of all, if he tested positive, why didn't Team Rivas know about it? That's my biggest thing. Because Rivas could have been in that situation where he could have been along with one of these fighters. He could have been that guy that got hurt, that got taken out by Dillian Whyte due to something like that. Thank God that he wasn't. He didn't sustain any, serious damage besides swelling, of course, but that could have been the case. So you have to take all that in consideration. However, if you look at, regardless of what he had in his system, on the premise of what he had in his system, how they explained it, it could have been ingested as a part of a supplement. So if he was taking some type of supplement with this shit attached to it, that could have been the way. Okay, that would be the loophole out of that, or that would be something that it could be explained. But here's the problem with supplements and shit. There is so many different shits inside these supplements. These things you gotta literally, if you're gonna take a supplement, you gotta look at the back of that motherfucker and see everything that's in there. And research every fucking word. All those long, big scientific words that I fucked up, right? Royally in this video. All those you have to research to see if they're on the banned substance list or they're a performance enhancing drug. And honestly, these anabolic steroids, the side effects could cause serious liver damage. Who is that serious liver damage to? Dillian Whyte. So this is really should be a banned substance alone. I know bodybuilders take it, but it's like, what other facts can you do? Bodybuilders take it for what? The only benefit that I'm seeing is this shit could give you serious liver damage. Well, that's not aiding him in a fight. You know, he came in fat as fuck. He came in the biggest I ever seen him. 18 stones plus. That's a big motherfucker that came in that ring that day. You know, did bodybuilding lead to that? He didn't look like a bodybuilder, you know. But here's the question. We can't justify, or we don't really know, and there's no way of telling if that aided him or not. So we have to assume it all due to the deaths in the ring, due to the just the fact of the act of the sport, okay? And the act of this sport is you're getting punched in the face as well as parts of your body, right? You're taking punishment, you know, but most importantly, you're taking them to the head, blows to the head, the nose, different pressure points of your body. So this is very serious. And the funny thing about it, I was just talking in my live feed, which I might do one after this, honestly. I was saying that when these fighters do test positive, someone has to be somewhere. They have to draw the line with something for some reason. They have to draw the line like, hey, we have to use him as an example. And they might do that with Dillian Whyte. And he can't be such a perfect candidate. Let me tell you why. For one, he blasts sanctioning bodies. For two, he blasts other fighters that he feels that's on it. He's very controversial. He's that kind of guy, if it is some shit, if he is under some type of corruption, oh, you're going down. They're gonna see to it that you go down for what you got popped for. You know what I mean? It won't be Jarrell Miller, Canelo Alvarez, Luis Ortiz. It won't be any of those guys like that. He's gonna be the bitch of the bunch. If it's 4 years, that's crazy. You know, now here's the thing. This is what you look at. If you're gonna ban him 4 years, you gotta look at everyone else. Like, well, hey, you're hanging me to the cross, but all these other motherfuckers tested positive for all types of shit. Jarrell Miller might have an opportunity to fight Tyson Fury. Where's the justice in that? Whereas I'm the number one contender. But here's another problem. If he was taking this steroid or this supplement that contained these steroids in it that you can digest orally, okay? Well, how long has he been doing that? You can't prove that he didn't. You know what I mean? He just never tested positive before, so that shouldn't really be an issue. But to look at things like, okay, well, you have to look at everything across the board. How long was he taking this shit? You know what I'm saying? You know, was he taking this the whole time or what? You know? But it looks bad for Dillian Whyte. I know Eddie Hearn. I have a lot of videos to cover. But I wanted to get this out to you guys because, as promised, I wanted you to know what he tested positive for. It's a performance-enhancing drug. It's an anabolic steroid. It's a Dianabol steroid. And it is considered a performance-enhancing drug. Honestly, I don't know how, because it doesn't aid you, doesn't give you energy or endurance or anything. It's just used for bodybuilders. Now, what their effects are, they don't show what actual benefits of it. You know what I'm saying? They just show the side effects of it. So that's kind of unclear. I would like to know what it does. If bodybuilders, you know, do they use it to pump up their heart rate? It could be different things on what it does. So therefore, it has to have some type of aid. But due to this particular what I'm reading from boxingscene.com, you know, from this article, I don't think that they would. Why would they say what's the, you know, the side effects without showing the benefits of it? So a lot of things that, you know, I kind of question that. But nonetheless, it is still on the banned substance list. It is still labeled a performance enhancing drug. Whether it eats your kidney or fucks your kidney up or not, or your liver up or not, it's still that. And that's what he was taking, regardless if he was taking this directly or he was taking it in another form. He was putting it in his body, and he needs to be, you know, someone like Dillian Whyte needs to really fucking be careful, and he should have known better by doing what he was doing. By all the shit he was talking about other people, he should be the most tedious person when it came to putting shit in his body than anybody, especially when you want to accuse other people, okay? So therefore, you would never want to make a fool out of yourself like he did and test positive like this, right? So anyway, the verdict's in, guys. You guys tell me what you think. Of course, please subscribe. And you guys been Counterpunch. Peace.